Next, function. Split a string into a list of substrings based on delimiter. So, example variable subnet IDs. So, I given three CADR blocks. See, this is a real-time example. See, this is one subnet CADR. This is another one, and this is another one. So, see example. First, it is finding subnet length. So, subnet length is a three CADR blocks. Next, UPC ID. So, by default, it will create de default UPC. Next, element function. What is the element function? And inside element function is a split. See here separated by commas. Var dot subnet shader. So it is splitting wherever this comma occurred. So by using count index. So index 0, 1, 2, 3. So here index 1, 2, 3. Control plus slash also selected content commented. See now, see, I'm reviewing this VPC ID, then we'll get error. So VPC ID is mandatory for CADR. AWS dot example dot ID. Which one is better? This is basic. First create VPC. Copy. This is suitable range. Subnet also comes under 10 series. So it is okay now. But we need to provide AWS VPC main.id. Now apply. Terraform init plan. Four resources are going to add. So here, see, first one is a VIP subnet, public subnet 0, public subnet 1, public subnet 2. Next, VPC. So if you apply, these resources are created. Already we know, right? So that's why I'm not creating. So is there any doubt? Ask me. Hello.
No, Parsham.
See, ensure delimiter used in the split function does not appear in individual elements. We should use this is the delimiter. So next, validate the input string to ensure it is correctly formatted for splitting. The string should be validated. So, not only explanation, not only. So you need to give more explanation for understanding. So that's why notes also important. Next, a file function. Read the contents from file. So resource S3 bucket. Bucket name, my bucket. So this is the object AWS S3 underscore bucket underscore object. So inside you need to apply the config.file. So first you need to create this one. Then only path.module slash config. So this is the syntax. So we'll check now what will happen. These are the nodes. Ensure the file path is correct and accessible from the Terraform execution environment. So AWA S3 LS. So we have patch. So use this command. What will happen? Copy file function, right? Key is duplicated. So bucket is duplicated. Reason Terraform bucket required string. First apply, then validate is valid or not. Just I'm checking. So invalid function argument. While calling file path, path argument no file exists at dot config. Path dot module. Now valid. Configuration is valid. But there were some validation wrong. Warning as shown above. Argument is duplicated. Use instead this one. Copy. configuration is valid. There is no warning also. So plan it, apply, refund, auto, approve. So created means this config file created in the S3 bucket, that store bucket. Mm, I want objects also then. Okay, just a minute. So I'm going to register AWS. Login. Mhm. Mhm. AWS already is there. Passwords. Mhm. Just a minute. My passwords are visible or not?
No,
Hello?
Parashram.
Okay, then.
You are audible, Ram.
Yeah. See,
Now it's visible.
see, I posted jobs. How many members applied for 10 jobs?
Hmm.
Hmm? Not easy to. So this is the first floor. See object. Config file attached. Stored. Understand?
Yes.
It's config.json file. So every file is a considered one object. That's why here mentioned AWS underscore S3 underscore object. So we'll discuss types of objects in S3. Not now. So next topic. control save. Automatically destroyed. So here there is no even S3 also deleted. That store object S3 bucket also deleted. No, no, no. Only object deleted. Okay. Next, the nodes ensure the file path is correct and accessible from the Terraform execution environment. So it should be here. That's why I created. Validate the file contents to ensure they meet the expected format and structured. Only S3 bucket, actually no. I think no. More than 8 objects are there. We'll discuss. When I was learning that time, only 5 objects are there. Now more objects added recently. See next, concate. See anybody know concate? Concate meaning? Already it is visible. So combine multiple list into single list.
Yes, Ram, two words we can combine together. One or two, more than two words actually.
Yeah. For that, here use it concate function. Where dot private subnets and public subnets. So this is the advantage of functions. Instead of creating multiple resources, multiple resource block, creating multiple resource blocks, just use function, then automatically single line itself, it is executed. So these all are variables, private, public subnets. You can take subnets as well. Like that. Just pass here, where dot, comma, where dot, db subnets. Concat. See, output only display the content, like print, print that particular information. Say existing these resources, subnet, public subnets, private subnets, and DB subnets information. it will display from console. Plan C. All group together means single list. Change it to like this by using concate function. Go to readme file, note, verify that the list being concatenated or of compatible types. So must be, if it is list. If it is string, like that. Compatibility is mandate. Use different, then what will happen? Map, I not here. See, invalid default value for variable. Default value is not compatible with the variables type constraint map of string required. So if you use map means all map like that. So like that you need to rectify errors. So now no errors. See state file when it is reflected. Anybody? Hello, quick answer ఇవ్వండి please. హలో హలో
ఎస్ రామ్ వినిపిస్తుంది.
మరి ఎక్కడ ఉన్నారండి? తెలుసు లేకపోతే తెలియదని చెప్పాలంతే. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ join function. One more note is there here. Use concatenated list judiciously to avoid excessively long list that may impact readability and maintainability. So we will face this kind of problems. That's why remember this one. Next join function. Concatenate elements of a list into single string with the delimiter. This is subnet list, multiple subnet IDs. ALP. load balancer. Name false application load balancer. This is subnet IDs and join function. See, this is the while creating load balancer, already we know load balancer. Target groups are required, right? So target groups, collection of subnets.
Oh, yeah.
It's joining multiple subnets in a single target group.
Target group is collection of subnets or collection of servers? I mean,
Subnets,
okay.
target groups are just a minute. Instances, target group name, only server, instance only. Load balancer has multiple subnets. That's why the subnets, providing subnets like. So you can change subnets or subnet group like that. So group of subnets need for load balancer, right? Already know failover scenario it is supporting. That's why we need multiple zones. Each zone one subnet. All subnet is going to join into this subnet. That's why using join function. Small, not difficult, very easy only. Understanding little bit coding knowledge is required. That's why 30% at least you need to understand data types and loops. Not only this terraform, other if you want to update any scripting or programming language, so in real time, definitely by seeing itself, we can understand. That's why you need to learn update skills. Subnet IDs. So here, these subnets are not these are subnet dummy IDs. So just apply now. Plan. It's the default VPC ID it will create, but the subnets are dummy subnets. If you apply, you will get error. Or go to sub VPC. Minute left only. Class also. See, these are the default subnet IDs. Just copy. Now it is creating load balancer. Validation error, validation detected, value. It's a subnet tag. Failed to specify constraint number. What must member must satisfy regular expression. Wait a line number. Internal fault means we're creating public internet load balancer. So something will get errors. Status code 400 is a bad request. Tags /1 number dot value.